Welcome to the greatest video I've ever watched for how to use extensions and let it inspire your playing. What are extensions? Let's just be clear. Let's say I'm playing an A flat blues, okay? Or the A flat 7 chord. Extensions will be the 9, the 11, the sharp 11, the 13, and different variations on them, right? We have flat 9, sharp 9, flat 13, etc. So those are basically color notes. So we have the notes of the chord, 1, 3, 5, and 7. And then we have those colors. Here's the 9. Da. Here's the 11. Da. Here's the sharp 11. Da. 13. Let's do the odd ones. Here's flat 9. Sharp 9. Jimi Hendrix chord, right? Sharp 9. Here's flat 13. So basically, each of them is a character, you know? It has a different vibe and it sets a whole different sound. So we want to really learn them. By meaning learn them, I want you, instead of thinking, let me use the sharp 11, kind of not knowing how it sounds, as much as it's in your ear, it will sound nicer because you really can put it there and with meaning, you know? Imagine you learn a new word and you're trying to use it. It could sound a little forced, but once you really know it, you'll just use it naturally. So that's what I want with our attention. So we'll work on getting those into our ear, but then also really just on a fun level. You can play any song you play and target those extensions, and you'll see how it's right away opening your playing and make it so much like you inspire yourself as you go. It's like a new weapon you have, okay? So let me just start with that. There's also a way to practice things and kind of be playful with it right away, which I love too, you know? So let's say I'm playing A flat blues. My exercise is targeting the 9s, okay? So as always, when I do an exercise, I don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to play some 9s, but I'll try to do it tastefully. So not every line will start with a 9. But a good amount, you know? Think about it like you have a mixing board and you're putting those 9s, I don't know. For the exercise, 60%, 70%, but not 100%. So let's start with a tiny warm-up. 1 chorus of just playing the 9 and singing it with the chords, and then I'll go second chorus. I'll try to improvise with those 9s in the beginning-ish of the phrase. But again, for the playful vibes, you don't have to be a cop. So here we go. 3 and just for funsies, let's go for the next exercise. So I'm going to try. But you can do that with flat 9 and 9 and really spend time with it. See, get free with it. I can even do better. Let's do it the 11. So the 11, we have two options. We have the regular natural 11, which gives us the sa sound, which is very desirable. And we also have the sharp 11, which is also very sexy and very monkey, yeah? Very dissonant. can be specific and say, let's just do the one or the other, but I'm going to be playful and say an 11. Could be natural, could be sharp. See what happens. So let's try first with the singing the thing and comping. So look. Check it out. You're 11. Honestly, just for matter of like having fun, I play the blues all the time, so sometimes it could get a hair boring or like you feel like you're repeating yourself. So even for just having fun, I'd say play a little with the tensions, you know? Take also, this is a blues, like take a ballad. If you could see me now, you know how blue I've been. Doesn't even have to be for soloing, could be for comping. Like let's have 13s, okay? In the comping of this ballad. So, if you could see me now, you know how blue I've been. One look is all you need to see the mood I'm in. By the way, when you start having one of the tensions, the others follow that tension. It's like inviting your ear to this other level of coloring and complexity, and you'll see that like they follow each other. So here I had like 13s, but the sharp 11 popped, you know? Perhaps you're 11, then you'd realize I'm still in love. See me now, you'd find me being brave and trying awfully hard to make my tears behave, but that's quite impossible. I'm still in love with you. By the way, the bridge on this song, you happen my way on some memorable day. It does that. It targets the tension. So, that's going for the 11 of that D minor. That's what gave me the idea, by the way, to show you this exercise today, because you happen my way, so you can say let's play on the bridge of this song on some memorable day, and the month will be May. For a while hide a smile, but can I play the part without my heart behind the smile? Honestly, when you start doing it for 2 minutes, your whole playing starts inviting these colors. You can kind of like your ears searching for that extra tension, you know? So I already played better the way I played this ballad because I was exciting my ear. You know, like I think that's why we play jazz. We need to keep ourselves excited, and the way to do it is make your ear feeling excited. When you play very diatonic all the time and like in the chords, you feel like you're repeating yourself. I don't know. I feel like I need to always challenge my ear a little bit so that it's excited. And it's hard because not always the same medicine works. Sometimes you play the nines and like this really all you need. Sometimes it's like really actually I feel like I'm hearing that already. You need to push it more. So you kind of have to be your own teacher in that way of knowing how to challenge your ear. But this is just one idea of how to do it. And my way to recommend you to the way I would practice it, if I had to recommend it, is take any song. Let's say now it's this ballad, could be that blues, any song really. First step will be to sing one of the tensions over the, like, let's say A section. Okay, so here's the 13. This will be kind of hard. And getting comfortable with it, okay? So here the 13 is a flat 13 because I'm in the key of A flat, so now it's a major 13. So first of all, feel comfortable singing that. Again, could be 13, flat 13, depends on the chord. 9s, 11s. Okay, and then you can approach soloing with that. So you can say, let me start the phrases on that 13 or a 9. And get yourself comfortable with that. So let's do 9s, okay? Here we go. 3 and B do B D do do D D. It's subtle, you can't even know I'm doing it. Check it out. 13. Okay, so get in the lab, you know? Okay, so that's that. And then the last step, we just did like starting the phrase on that note, but it doesn't have to start. It could be at the end of the phrase, for example. So try to end your phrases on that note. Let's say 13 again, okay? So boo 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 bee. Boo bee 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 boo boo. Bee do bee bee. It takes work, and then you can also put it in the middle of the phrase. And then another fun thing I want to do, so that's for soloing, and then for comping, you can also just adding those colors. One exercise will be the one we started with, like focusing on one of them and moving it around, which will often cause big jumps in the voice leading. So for example, I'm not really excited to do like this big jumps. What is voice leading? Imagine you're writing for like a group of singers. You don't want every note has to be melodic, every part. So like you don't want your top singer to sing da 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 da. You want them to voice lead, go in smaller, like so it's melodic. So the way to do here, I would say like start on one of the extensions, but then move it in a more musical way. Here's an example. So I did from the 13 of the A flat to the 11, sharp 11 of the D flat, and then I'll stay on that. Then flat 13. Here's that 7. 9 on the next. You have to kind of conduct it, you know? Flat 9, 13. So yeah, just a nice little game you can play. Let me know how it goes.